Hello guys, welcome again to Earn Money at Home Worldwide, and right now we will have another video presentation of Trading Tips 101. So our video for today topic is about what my 5 top coin that you must have in your crypto portfolio. So this is not a financial advice, but this is just for educational purposes and to give you more information about coin na magandang i-invest. So we will not talk about altcoin na malayo pa sa all-time high like the previous video. So pag-uusapan natin ngayon yung mga coin na at least dapat talaga meron ka. Why? First of all, pag-uusapan natin yung coin na safe i-invest dahil matatag na sila. So, kasama dyan ang Bitcoin. And then, 5 yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon. So, puntahan na natin, pag-usapan na natin yung mga coin na to na at least dapat meron ka sa portfolio nyo. Sa portfolio nyo, dapat malaki yung mga safe coin na tinatawag. Mga matatag na yan na hindi kayang imanipula, na hindi kayang ibagsak agad. Kasi for example, some meme coin or altcoin, yes, nagha-hype sila, but in just few days or kahit nga minuto, bumabagsak agad sila ng malaki. Like for example, in the past week, yung pagtaas at baba ng Myro, may makikita kayo napakalaking week. In just few seconds, sa portfolio ko, bumagsak agad siya ng $2,000. Dahil yon sa week na yon na malaki ng Myro. So this is just an example na masyadong high risk yung ibang mga coin, yung mga alternative coin, lalo na kung low cap at hindi pa sila kilala. Now, ano nga ba tong 5 coin na mahalaga? Siyempre, hindi mawawala ang Bitcoin, mother of all cryptocurrency. Bakit? Unang-una, tandaan nyo na nagkaroon tayo ng approval ng US Security Exchange sa Bitcoin noong June 10, 2024. If you remember, nilabas ko rin yan doon sa video ko about Bitcoin. So, ang nangyari, Bitcoin now is an ETF o Exchange Traded Fund na kung saan listed na ito sa mga broker na rehistrado sa Amerika. So, madali na nilang ibenta na parang stocks yan. So, similar yan nung around 2004 na dati ang gold hindi pa listed. And then, na-listed siya sa SEC and then umangat siya. So, makikita nyo yan doon sa previous video ko, in-explain ko about Bitcoin. So, definitely, kagabi lang, ang Bitcoin ay nag-reach na sa all-time high. Ang all-time high niya dati is 69 noong 2021, $69,000. Pero ngayon, umabot na siya ng 70 kagabi. So, ngayon, naglalaro ang Bitcoin ng 68,000. So, bumaba siya, nag-retrace siya. Hindi pa nangyayari yung halving. So, later on, makikita natin yan. So, definitely, the chances of Bitcoin to grow andyan. And dahil safe siya investan kahit dahil ngayon, ETF na siya, traded, exchange traded fund na siya, listed na siya sa US Security Exchange, mas naging safe siya not katulad ng pag-invest sa gold, pag-invest sa ibang mga stocks dahil regulated na siya ang Bitcoin. Now, darating pa yung halving, which every 4 years nagkakaroon ng Bitcoin halving. Bakit? How do you acquire Bitcoin? Nakukuha mo ang Bitcoin through digital mining na tinatawag, yung nagmimina. So, may mga computer and then in the long run, may reward yan. Since 2012, 2016, 2020, hinahalve yan. Nagiging kalahati na lang ang reward ng Bitcoin sa mga miner. So, low supply of demand, the less ng supply, mas mahal yung presyo. And then the more demand, like now, kung maitatanong nyo, bakit ba nag-hit ang Bitcoin ngayon ng all-time high pero wala pang halving unlike before? Kasi nga, dahil dito sa approval na to ng SEC. And definitely, sa history ng Bitcoin, once na nagkaroon ng halving, okay, nagkaroon siya ng halving, magre-retrace siya ng konti in a few weeks, and then aangat na, bull run talaga tayo. Yun ang totoong bull run na. Okay, so number one is Bitcoin. Of course, hindi mawawala ang Ethereum. Okay? So in the past year, Ethereum gained 33%. Ang matindi nito, there are a lot of project, no, na nag-fuel sa rally na ito ng Ethereum. Andyan yung proof of stake consensus model. Dahil dyan, no, nagkaroon ng token supply deflationary. Additionally, no, the amount of Ether lock up sa mga staking pools, even DeFi, meaning decentralized finance smart contract, and may tinatawag pa tayong layer 2 na blockchain is also an important factor. Kasi ganito yan, guys. Ako gusto ko magkaroon ng blockchain o kaya may app ako, application na related sa crypto. Isa sa napaka in-demand na pasukan ay yung Ethereum network. Okay. Kaya mas marami yung project. Even games na related, pwede ako magpasok dyan. So now, you can see the growth of Ethereum ecosystem, particularly sa DeFi sector, sa decentralized finance, and sa layer 2 scaling solution. Medyo masalimuot na yung mga layer 1, layer 2, no? Scaling solution na yan. So, pinapakita lang natin na dahil dyan, nare-reinforce yung pagiging bullish outlook ng Ethereum. Sa ngayon, ang Ethereum ay naglalaro ng 3,900, no? So, pero ang all-time high niya is $4,800, which, kung titignan nyo, undervalue na siya sa ngayon. So, definitely, papalo yan, possible around 10 to 10K. Yan ang mangyayari sa Ethereum. And then, you can see the Ethereum ecosystem poised to continue the expansion and value accrual. May tinatawag pa silang ZK rollup, no? So, napakaraming project sa Ethereum network itself. So, doon pa lang lalaki. Pero ito pa guys. So, magse-share screen ako sa inyo. May papakita ako sa inyong mangyayari sa Ethereum in the previous month, no? Ito 'yon. So, kung ang Bitcoin na-approve na ng SEC, probably this May or June actually, okay? Pwede na ring ma-listed ang Ethereum as an exchange traded fund o tinatawag na ETF. So dahil diyan, no, makikita mo yung malaking possibility ng Ethereum talaga na magbullrun. Plus the fact, ito pa yung kagandahan niyan. Isa to sa mga safest coin na makakita natin. Actually, hindi na to kino-consider na alternative coin. Kasi dati, lahat ng hindi Bitcoin, alternative coin. It's considered now a main cryptocurrency. Okay? Itong Ethereum. So this is the number 2 na at least meron kayo sa inyong portfolio. Okay. So pag-usapan naman natin yung number 3. Number 3 guys is Polygon. Okay? Yung Polygon. Bakit? Polygon is showing strength ngayon sa $1.1. It's a positive sentiment ng crypto market. Para sa akin, undervalue ang Polygon dahil nga yung market cap niya, kung i-compare mo sa iba, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, puntahan natin to and then let's go to Polygon. Mag-share screen lang ako. So guys, ito yung tokenomics ng Polygon. Okay, o yung Matic na makikita natin sa chart. Sa Bybit, meron din tayong Polygon. Kung titignan nyo guys, ang Polygon, ang isa sa mga tinitignan natin yan yung market cap niya. So at the moment, ang market cap niya is 10 billion. Undervalue itong market cap na to. Bago pumalo ang AVAX, AVAX have around 30 billion market capitalization. Ang Solana, malaki. Bago pa sila nag-pump. Okay? 80 na yung kanilang market cap na tinatawag. So, baka isipin nyo, billion yan, 10 billion. But we are talking sa category nila. Okay? Kasi sa mga category ng crypto, kapag ka ito, ano, kasi kung titignan nyo, ano, ang ibang category, ibang market cap, malalaki na. Okay, dito tayo sa top 10. Okay, kasi itong top 10 na yan eh. Okay. Kung makikita nyo, ang Bitcoin 1.3 trillion. Okay? Ang Ethereum 400 billion na. So Solana 65 yan. So andito pa lang ano, nandito pa lang, wala pa ang Matic. Andito pa lang nasa 16. Okay, kung pag-uusapan natin ang market cap. So maliit 'yan. So uh, any moment ako na nagsasabi there is a possibility na makasama sa top 10. I-remove natin ang Tether o yung USDT tsaka USDC. I-remove natin 'yan. Ma-possible 'yan pumalo. Imagine niyo natalo pa siya ng mga meme coins. Pero ang Polygon is not a meme coin actually. Ah, talagang fundamentals niya, may mga project siya, ang Matic. Okay, may mga project yan. And then, meron tayong tinatawag na aggregation na, itong Web3 aggregation na to. There are a lot of project within 3 months, this first quarter of 2024, ang Matic, ang Polygon. So definitely, andyan yung possible pa niyang pag-boom. And then a lot of companies are supporting Polygon right now. And then ang blockchain ng Polygon, kung makikita nyo, ang community niya is lumalaki. Ang community ng Polygon. Tingnan natin yung ibang ano niya. Okay. Okay, yung Polygon natin, yan. Makikita natin lumalaki yan. Yung Polygon Scam, ito framework. So napakarami nilang project in this coming year or in this year. Makikita natin na ganyang kalaki na ang Polygon. Even the event around the world, makikita natin na andyan ang napakaraming possibility. Like in March 15, March 18 sa US, nasa France, sa London, and in Dubai in April, sa Paris, sa France, no, in April as well, and so on and so forth. So, ganyan kalakas din ang marketing ni Polygon. So, I hope guys, naging maliwanag sa inyo kung bakit. And then, there are remaining project tungang upgrade na to na tinatawag ng Polygon. Okay, tung upgrade nilang to ang magsasabi talaga na wow, Polygon have a strong fundamental. So, to make the summary no ng Polygon, first fundamentals looking strong ay Polygon bestring a contract for the last 273 million Matic token last week. Means no more inflation. Wala na siyang inflation. Narratively, Uniswap fee switch announcement na nag-supercharge sa Ethereum ecosystem token which are noticing massive rally. So, given the Polygon main selling point is that Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution is rubbing off on Matic. So, bakit pwedeng tumaas ang Matic ngayon, tong Polygon? First of all, the reduced selling pressure. So now the fact that Celsius sold the last of its 50 million worth no nung Matic token nung last January lang. So parang nagburn na. Kasi guys, kapag ka medyo marami pang nag-hold ng token na 'yan, kaya nilang i-dump. Pero dahil sa pagbebenta na to ng Celsius na 50 million worth, makikita natin na nagsisirculate na siya among the retailers and wala nang ganong nagmamaniobra. Kayang magmanipula. And second reason why Matic could shoot up, the restructuring. So the change in Polygon Matic token name to POL, so sa 2024 quarter 2, yung tinatawag nilang Polygon 2.0 initiative, ayan, papalitan nila yung pangalan. And then the ZK narrative, the zero knowledge narrative that began in 2023, andyan, yung Ethereum virtual machine na tinatawag proof of stake nagkaroon ng upgrade, no, ang Polygon dyan. So from POS, Proof of Stake, to Ethereum Virtual Machine. And lastly, yung mga tinatawag nating airdrop, no? Yung mga airdrop ng Polygon. So nakita natin yung bentaha nitong Polygon or Nematic. Soon magiging Pol ang tawag. Now, so we have three already. First, Bitcoin. Second, Ethereum. Third is Matic ng Polygon. So pag-usapan naman natin yung pang-apat. So once na pinag-uusapan natin ang Matic, isa sa naging tumulong sa project na yan, o ang isang magandang project is yung tinatawag nating Celestia. O kapag tinignan niyo yung token na yon, yun yung TIA. Okay. Celestia, okay, kung makikita nyo, this is the first modular blockchain focusing sa consensus of data availability. So founding team niya, behind the team, including the CTO Ismail Coffey, saka CEO na Mustafa Alassam, is really an impressive team pagdating sa cryptocurrency. Kilala sila. So they are funded and backed by notable firm na nag-fund ng 57 million dollars. Okay? Ang flexibility nila, modular design allows different execution environment to run on top of Celestia. So puntahan natin yung website ng Celestia. Pakikita ko sa inyo kung bakit siya unang-una guys, this is the first modular blockchain network. So Celestia is a modular data availability network that makes it easy for everyone to secure launch of their own blockchain. Yun ang Celestia. Ang good thing pa dyan, guys, kung titignan nyo, no, dito sa Celestia, halimbawa, gusto mo mag-launch ng blockchain, okay? Pinakasimple ang Celestia. Kaya nga sila rin ang first modular blockchain network na tinatawag. So, ang token nila, kung ang tokenomics nila, similar din. Okay? Similar din yung tokenomics nila na mababa pa yung market cap kung i-compare dyan. So, ganyang kalakas din ang Celestia na pwede nyong mailagay sa inyong bucket kasama sa inyong list ng top 5. Kasama ko yan sa top 5 list ko. So, meron tayo niyan, actually, naka-earn yan sa Bybit ko. Inilagay ko lang doon din. TP na lang yan. Mag-change na lang tayo sa US dollar niyan kapag possible na na-reach na yung pinakagusto kong price. Okay. Now, imagine nyo ang Celestia ngayon, TIA. Okay. Ito ang TIA ngayon. Paangat lang siya. So, kung try nyo mag-invest, go to 4 hours, then look for a good retracement. Once na nagkaroon na ng retracement, doon lang kayo papasok. Okay? So, this is number 4, Celestia. Pero bago natin puntahan ang number 5, we forget to show you yung nangyayari sa Matic. Okay. Ito yung nangyayari sa ating Matic. But we will go to the chart ng Binance kasi mas marami siyang data doon. Okay. Itong ating Matic. Okay. Ito yung data ng Matic. Ang isa guys na binabantayan ng mga analyst, no? Ang nakita kasi ng mga analyst is similar, nagkakaroon ng fractal movement noong 2021 ang Matic. Okay. Yung symmetrical triangle na yan is naulit na naman ngayon. So kung yung pump na to is mangyayari sa pump na uling ito, Matic can goes up to, let's say, around 10, $12 kung titignan natin. Hindi ako nakapag-TA ng maayos dyan kung sakali. Pero let's say, yeah, around 12, 10 to 12 or 15 pa nga sa susunod na pop. So, possible. So, from $1, conservative tayo, pwedeng mag $5 to $8. And one thing more, if you go to daytime frame, okay, malinaw na malinaw bukod sa symmetrical triangle natin, ang divergence sa RSI. Kung ito pataas, yung RSI natin, ito pataas yan, ito naman ang pababa. And then nasa dulo na tayo ng ating symmetrical triangle, ng ating pattern na tinatawag. So, let's see what will happen and just thank me later kung totoo ngang nangyari ito. So, that's Matic, the third. And then, yung kanina, napag-usapan natin yung TIA. Okay? So, kung papasok kayo sa TIA, I suggest look for a good retracement bago kayo pumasok sa TIA. So, we have, if you want to visit also their website, official website, para makita nyo ang TIA dito rin. One more thing, ang TIA ay, kung titignan natin, is they have a good ecosystem, infrastructure, napakaraming pumapasok sa kanila, and definitely, ang daming project na makikita natin na magpapaboost ng token nila, itong TIA token na tinatawag. So, I hope guys, malinaw sa atin yan. So, we have number 4, that's Celestia o TIA token na tinatawag. And lastly, we have Render. Okay, yung Render na tinatawag, yan ang ating last. It's still considered top AI altcoin, itong Render. Okay. Na-reach na actually ang all-time high nitong Render na to. Okay, na-reach na yung all-time high. May check lang ako. Okay. So, tong Render na to, na-reach na yung all-time high. So, in-expect, paano mangyayari niyan? So, take note guys, no? The growing interest of communities, of people, of companies sa AI, papasok ang Render. Okay? So, companies like NVIDIA, yung gumagawa ng mga GPU, okay, kailangan magkaroon sila nito ng mas marami. They have to support yung paglaki ng AI community, yung challenges sa AI. So, ang maganda nito, ang NVIDIA stocks is pumalo na pataas and they are surpassing technology giant like Amazon and Google. Dahil dito, the lack of GPU power to meet the demand sa nangyayari sa AI community, sa boost nito, kailangan ng Render. So, dyan papasok ang Render Network, a decentralized GPU rendering platform provide a solution to the shortage of GPU resources by allowing users with idle GPU to lend them out through a blockchain marketplace. So, the demand of AI and its challenges, dyan pumapasok ang Render. Okay, so klaro sa atin yan, yung pagpasok na yan ng Render. Puntahan natin yung website ng Render. Okay. Ito guys, yung website ng Render. Yan ako lang, share screen ko ng may sounds. Makikita nyo yung Render network kung gaano kalaki. Even the team behind Render. Okay. And ito, ang introduction.
Hi, this is Jules Urbach, CEO of Otoy. Otoy's been at the forefront of GPU rendering for almost a decade now. Our product, Octane Render, was one of the first GPU renders to provide cinematic realism to film jobs and television. Today it's used in productions like the opening of Westworld, and it's also now a big part of video game development, especially for AR and VR. Octane's a very special GPU software. There's really no limit to the amount of compute power and render power that you can throw behind a render job with our software. Our idea is that at a certain point, scaling GPU rendering power is too difficult. Rendering locally on a network and even in the cloud just hit a wall. It's impossible to leverage all of the GPUs in the world efficiently without some sort of decentralized system that allows that to be tracked and managed. Today, we're very proud to introduce the Render token, which is a ERC20 token that's based on the Ethereum blockchain. This token will allow anyone to participate in render jobs and be rewarded with render tokens that they can cash in. Everyone creating renders and creating content through this system has authorship and chain of title established on the blockchain permanently. Our goal is not only to create a distributed peer-to-peer network of unlimited rendering power, but also to have a marketplace where services and assets and even modules built on the rendering network can be distributed and shared and monetized by everyone. There's nothing that's going to be rendered through the render token that isn't coming from artistic or creative intent. That's the whole point of the service. So there's a lot that can be done beyond just creating great artwork and media or even video games with this technology. There's scientific simulations, light leaking simulations for architecture that can be built inside of the rendering system. And this means that you can actually perform render jobs that are useful for the sciences and for research and get rewarded at the same time. This is a great use of the blockchain and of everyone's GPU power. Our vision as a company has been to democratize compute and rendering power, and this is one of the best ways to do it. Please visit us for more progress updates on rendertoken.com and on our social media links below. We're incredibly excited about this service, and we hope you are too. Thank you so much. This is Jules Urbach, signing off.
So makikita nyo guys, no, yung future, yung vision ng render, kung ano yung possibility ng token na ito. So nag-reach na siya ng all-time high, but definitely there is a lot of potential pa rin dito sa tinatawag na token na to. And actually, a lot of influencer, nakita ko na isa pa rin to sa bet nila. Even Celestia, bet din nila. And even Virtual Beacon, na isa sa mga paborito ko rin, no, na influencer, number one naman niya ang Matic. Okay, so yung Matic. So, to make this story short, guys, summary tayo. Nakita natin yung mga importante. So, if you want to at least 40% ng inyong portfolio nasa Bitcoin and Ethereum. Plus, you can go to other altcoin. It's up to you kung ano yan. But my top 3 na kasama, aside sa Bitcoin and Ethereum, is first Matic. Second is itong Celestia o TIA token. And then last is yung Render. So I hope guys nagustuhan nyo itong video na to. Just hit comment. Hit nyo yung subscribe button. Then mag-comment lang kayo. If you have any question, tanong lang kayo. Like nung nakaraan, may nagtanong doon sa video ko. Akala niya bull run na last year pa. But no, it's not yet. Actually, ang official bull run natin is pag ito, itong all-time high na to ng Bitcoin at kailangan sumunod ang mga altcoin. Wala pang bull run kasi wala, yung iba pa ngang nasa all-time high, ang layo pa nila sa all-time high. So let's see kung ano pa mangyayari in the future. And if you have any comment about sa cryptocurrency, even Forex, andyan lang. If you want to join our community, nandyan lang sa video description. So kompleto yan, may mga tutorial. If you want paid mentorship, one-on-one sa Zoom, you can inquire in my website, www.flariden.com. Okay? At may mga vlog din tayo dyan about AI, about technical analysis at iba pa related sa trading. So again guys, thank you again for watching here in Earn Money at Home Worldwide and see you on my next video.